Hey everyone, welcome back to Furious Cars, or maybe we should call it Crazy Rides today because we've got something wild for the dirt lovers. Yup, we're not talking about cars in this one. It's all about raw motocross power, the 2026 Yamaha YZ450F. This bike is for those of you who live for that adrenaline rush, that wide-open throttle through dirt trails and jumps, and that wild feeling when your machine answers every little input with precision. But before we dig into everything Yamaha has done with this beast, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and drop a like to keep us going strong. Alright, so let's get real. The YZ450F is a legend in the world of motocross, and Yamaha didn't hold back for 2026. They've taken what was already a race-winning platform and made it even sharper, faster, and lighter. From the moment you look at it, the 2026 model just screams performance. That deep glossy Yamaha blue, aggressive shrouds, and tight ergonomics give it a factory-level race feel. It's clean, it's mean, and it looks ready to hit the podium right off the dealer floor. Yamaha kept the same 450cc DOHC single-cylinder 4-stroke engine, but they've done some solid fine-tuning. Power is still insane, but it's now smoother and more controllable. The throttle response is crisp, and it pulls hard all the way through the rev range. You can feel that mid-range torque just digging into the dirt and launching you forward. Whether you're coming out of a berm or blasting over a tabletop, the engine gives you that satisfying punch without feeling out of control. Yamaha claims a bit more top-end power for 2026, and it's noticeable, especially if you ride wide open. The coolest feature is still Yamaha's Power Tuner app, and they've updated it for this year. You can now swap maps, adjust fueling, and tweak ignition timing right from your phone. And you don't have to be a tech wizard, it's user-friendly. Want a soft map for trail riding or an aggressive hit for the track? 2 taps and done. You can even switch maps on the fly using the handlebar-mounted button. That kind of adjustability means the YZ450F doesn't just feel like a bike, it feels like your bike, perfectly dialed for how you ride. Now let's talk handling, because this is where the 2026 model really shines. Yamaha revised the chassis slightly for better mass centralization. It's still the same bilateral beam aluminum frame, but it's stiffer in just the right places and lighter overall. You'll notice the balance immediately. It feels incredibly planted in corners and stable when you're flying through whoops. You lean in and it carves. You stand up and it responds like it's reading your mind. The KYB suspension is world-class, no surprise there. 48mm forks up front with adjustable compression and rebound, and a fully tunable KYB shock in the rear. Whether you're riding smooth, prepped tracks or bashing through rocky trails, the YZ soaks it all up. And yeah, if you love to jump, this bike loves to fly. The landings are controlled, with just the right amount of plushness and resistance. You can launch it and trust it to handle the drop. The ergonomics are tighter this year, too. The seat is slimmer, the tank is more compact, and the whole bike just feels easier to move around on. You want to throw your weight forward in a corner or shift back for traction, it lets you do it without any drama. Controls are intuitive, the handlebars are adjustable, and even the footpegs are positioned perfectly for aggressive riding. Braking is handled by Nissin calipers with a 270mm front rotor and 240mm rear. The bite is strong, predictable, and fade-resistant. You can come in hot, grab the lever, and still scrub speed without losing the front end. That kind of braking control matters big time when you're coming off a jump or diving into a tight rut. Weight-wise, the 2026 YZ450F tips the scales at around 238 pounds wet, and with how balanced the frame is, it feels even lighter on the move. It's easy to toss around, flick side to side, and maneuver through tight sections. Combine that with the punchy engine and this thing becomes an absolute weapon on the track or trail. For 2026, Yamaha also updated their launch control system and introduced a new traction assist mode. Both are built to help you stay in control under aggressive starts or loose conditions. If you're chasing hole shots or blasting uphill climbs, you'll feel the difference. The digital display is compact but loaded, RPM, gear indicator, mapping status, and more, all visible at a glance. And it's rugged enough to handle the abuse. There's no need to baby this bike, it's made for getting dirty. As far as the ride experience goes, this thing is straight up fun. It's fast, responsive, and lets you push your limits without feeling sketchy. Whether you're a weekend warrior or someone chasing trophies, the YZ450F gives you the confidence to ride harder, jump bigger, and carve cleaner. You hop off feeling like you've tamed something wild, and that's what a motocross bike should deliver. Fuel range is about what you'd expect from a race bike, not huge, with its 1.6-gallon tank, but for motos or high-paced trail riding, it's more than enough. This isn't a touring machine, and that's okay. It's built for short, intense bursts of chaos, not comfort. There are a few factory packages and optional upgrades, including a GYTR performance package, lightweight wheels, and even a slip-on exhaust option for those who want to crank the performance up a notch. But even bone stock, this bike is elite. So now the big question, is it worth it? 100% yes, if you're serious about motocross or trail riding and want a machine that's built to win. Yamaha has taken their already dominant platform and made it even better. It's not a revolution, but it's a refinement that feels purposeful and rider-focused. Expected price for the 2026 Yamaha YZ450F. Around $10,000 USD, give or take a few hundred depending on your local dealer and any factory extras. So, would you take this over the KTM 450SXF or the Honda CRF 450R? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a review from Furious Cars. Whether it's 2 wheels or 4, if it's fast, we'll talk about it here. Catch you guys in the next one.